Hello, guys. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. I hope everybody's safe and warm during this time. I know it can be extremely cold. So, the topic of my message today is the power of the tongue. And I think this is what a lot of people do not really think about, but like our tongue, our words have power. There's power in our words. So, let's start. So, as you guys know in the Bible, during creation in Genesis, it said, "And God said, Let there be light, and there was light." In Hebrews chapter 11, verse 3, it says, "By faith we understand that the universe was formed at God's command, so that what is seen was not made out of what was visible." So the thing is, we're made in God's image. So just like how our thoughts have power, our voice has power also. We could use our we could use our voice to uplift each other, or sometimes your tongue can be used for evil. So you really want to be like careful about using your tongue for evil. So in Hebrews chapter 4 verse 12, it says, "The word of God is living and active, sharper than any double-edged sword. It penetrates even to dividing soul and spirit, joints and marrow. It judges the thoughts and attitudes of the heart." So the Bible lets us know that the Word of God has power. It has power to transform. It has power to renew. The Word of God gives life. It destroys bondages. It breaks yokes. So the Word of God is like a sword. The Word of God can be used for battle. So let's let's keep talking about the power of tongues. Jesus had used his voice to cast out demons. Now you guys remember in the gospel, there was a man who was who was possessed with demons, and then they saw Jesus, and then they asked to be removed. They asked to go to the pigs, and Jesus allowed them. So your tongues can even cast out demons. Your tongues can break yokes and bondages. So another instance of Jesus using the power of tongues was in Mark chapter 4 verse 39. And this was when he was with his people on the boat. And he made the winds be still. He pretty much rebuked the winds. So in that verse it says, "And he arose and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, Peace, be still. And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm." So like the power of the tongues affects things around us. Jesus used just his command to rebuke the winds, and the winds stopped. And the thing about your words is it can help you get out of situations. Like for instance, if you were to get into trouble, you want to be careful with what you say. Like there's a way to communicate with people. Like that is why like we're raised up. Like if you say please to someone, they're gonna be more incentivized to help you than for you to like force them. Also like word choice. So there's actually really power in our word choice and what we say, and also prayers. So in Acts chapter 16 verse 25 to 26, it says, "And at midnight Paul and Silas prayed and sang praises unto God, and the prisoners heard them. And suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the prison were shaken, and immediately all the doors were opened, and everyone's bands were loosened." See, just your words, just prayer was able to get Paul out of a really tough situation. Paul was locked up, but the prayer he made to God, because he knows there's power in his words, there's power in the tongue. He was able to get free from prison. So like tongues can help you get out of situations. And as I said earlier, tongues have the power to destroy. In James chapter 3 verse 5 to 6, it says, even so the tongue is a little member, and boasts of great things. Behold, how a great matter a little fire kindleth, and the tongue is a fire, a word of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and is set on fire of hell. So your tongues can even defile your own body. It can cause you to sin. Some people may use their tongues to lie. They may use their tongues to destroy other people's confidence. But your tongue has power to destroy and also speak life. And in 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 10 to 11, it says, for whoever would love life and see good days must keep their tongue from evil and their lips from deceitful speech. They must turn from evil and do good. They must speak peace and pursue it. So your voice has power. Your voice can be comforting, or your voice can strike fear into people. Like another instance of the power of the tongue is during Genesis. When Adam and Eve disobeyed God, he told them the woman will now have pain during childbirth. He said the serpent will crawl on his belly, and as we can see that from today, the snake crawls on his belly. So, your tongue, you have to be careful with it and tame it. Your tongue can be used for evil, and your tongue can be used for good, but we want to choose good. So, thank you very much, and I hope everybody has a blessed one. Please like and subscribe, and also share my message. Thank you very much, and have a blessed one.